Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? In NBA 2K25, they added a new pass style for Season 7. As you guys can see, this JALEN Brunson pass style. You need a 90 pass act to get this, and looking at it in the intro, there are a lot of really good-looking passes. There's some slow ones as well. We're going to be testing it out for center, seeing if it's good to use. Now, a lot of people, when it comes to pass styles, they're going to say use none, especially the comp players when it comes to Pro-Am stage. The reason is they don't want to have a chance of one of the slow animations activating. Every single pass style, no matter how good or how bad, they're going to have some fast passes and they're going to have some slow passes. Unless you use something like Fundamental where every single pass is going to be slow, you're always going to have a chance to get a pass that is quicker than the none pass style. There have been tests by 2K Labs that show which ones are the fastest statistically when it comes to passing it from half court, 3/4 court, in the half court. But the thing about it is you got to think about the overall balance for the passes. Is the good going to outweigh the bad? I'm going to be showing it off in today's video. In this first gameplay, you're going to see me doing a lot of full court passes. In the second gameplay, you're going to see me doing more passes in the half court. Right here, you can see a rebound, throwing it down court. Now, if you're super far, like if I was to throw it from under the rim, it's going to be pretty much a consistent pass like this every single time, which is pretty good. As you guys can see, it's nothing crazy looking. Two hands, throwing it over my head, hitting the PG in stride every single time. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this guy was running some pretty good routes, which is helping. If somebody is not running a good fast break, then the pass style can only help so much. But even if he is running a good route, if I have something that has too many windups, I have a pass style that, is just too slow, it's still not going to get to him. Right here too, man. Look, one hand, it goes past the defender, going for the reach, and it is a clean catch. Nice standing dunk right here. Now, my favorite in NBA 2K25 all year has not changed. It's been the LeBron James pass style, specifically for the centers. In the half court, the passes are not the fastest, I will admit, but you guys probably know the exact animation I'm talking about, where he does the flick wrist up the court. It is beautiful, and you can't really beat it. And as a center, I think the most important pass for you is the full court pass. Yes, you're going to be passing the ball in the half court, but not as much. For me, especially whenever I get the ball, a lot of the times in the random rec, it's kind of bail out, the possessions going nowhere passes, so there's not really a point for me to pass after that. It's just if they end up doubling me, I'll be able to get the ball to them. JALEN Brunson pass style is great. I would say it's probably top 3, top 4. It's not better than the LeBron James pass style for the full court pass. You guys can see I'm showing you a couple of the turnovers as well. Now, I would say with both turnovers, it was more of a risky pass by me. I definitely could have avoided them, and I'm not blaming the pass style. But I like to be able to have a pass style that maybe if I do throw a risky pass, it can still get through. As a center, you got to be able to be confident enough to throw that risky pass. You can't be afraid to throw it up the court, because that's how you're going to get a lot of easy points. I've won a lot of games playing with teams that were worse than the ones we were going up against, and we won because we were getting a lot more free points compared to them. If you're just trying to score in the half court every single time, that's usually where your team's going to have a harder time, especially if they're not as good as the other team. You can see good defense right here. Takeover activated, running up. Beautiful kind of throw right there. That was one of the animations you guys saw in the beginning of the intro in the screen, showing off the pass styles, and I'm a big fan of that one, especially right here. That pass, it's a little bit slower. You can see he doesn't get as good of a catch, but it's not too slow to the point where it's a troll pass style right here. A little 360, taking him off the dribble on the 7'1" slasher. PG catching it in the corner, takeover, knocks down the shot. You can see the team we're going up against. They're keeping up with us. We need, every single bucket we can get right here. Getting a nice box out. My guy hits the shot. 4-point game. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. He almost gets the board. I end up coming up with it. He's going to foul me. Huge possession right there, not to let them make this a one-possession game in the paint. Gonna hit him with a nice post fade right here. He gets a moderate contest, but I'm still knocking that shot down with the 81 post fade. Wait for him to jump, go up with the dunk. You can see I don't have a ton of assists, only 7. There's definitely games where I have a lot more. But as you can see by this possession right here, assists do not tell the whole story. That's a beautiful pass, and the guy I passed it to right there, he was knocking a lot of those shots down. He was also missing some of them. Nice grab right here. You can see he hits the and one. That is a huge shot. That pretty much seals the game. Shout out to him. It definitely makes it easier when you have somebody that you know is going to be gone on the fast break. Being able to run the fast break is a big skill that a lot of people lack in the random rec. Ending game 1, 74-67. As you guys can see, I end up having 7 assists. 2 turnovers. I showed you both of them. They could have been avoided. For the full court passes, Jalen Brunson is really good. Like I said, I don't think it's as good as LeBron pass style, and I don't think it's as good as Halliburton. I would say I think it is in 3rd place. It's pretty close to the Trae Young pass style as well. Maybe I'd tie them for 3rd and 4th, but overall, I'm a big fan. I got one more gameplay for you guys to watch, and in this game, you're going to see a lot more passes in the half court. Now, when it comes to passes that I really like in the half court, obviously, you guys probably know this, maybe not. Halliburton is amazing in the half court. The reason I don't usually use it on most of my centers, though, is because it doesn't have a lot of great full court passes. Brunson's, I would say, even has more full court passes than the Halliburton does. But when you're in the half court, I mean, it just zips to everybody. Check this out. Little jab step. He's playing a bit back. I'm going to knock down a 3 to start the game. Big screen right here. He's going to dot me. They hit the switch, something I was not expecting. I'm going to dot him in the corner. Of course, the big wants to get back to me. And that is a fast, crisp, beautiful looking pass that, you know, I was loving seeing it right here. Gonna go up with a bailout. 93 pass sack. I love that they gave centers bailout in NBA 2K25. Probably last year you wouldn't have been able to make that pass, but this year you can do that all the time. Another rebound right here, throwing it full court. You guys saw that a lot in game 1. You can see some solid defense right here, just walling up, not jumping. Usually the right decision as a center. He's going to be at the top of the key for the 3 right here. That was, you know, pretty non-risky of a pass. There wasn't really a way I could mess that up, even if I had a slow or a fast pass style. Right here, I'm going to try to do a bit of a bailout once again. Now, it's going to bounce off of him this time. He doesn't catch it. That's not really the pass style to blame. It's unfortunate. Right here, this is another beautiful crisp pass. Now, it does not lead to a bucket for him, but he ends up going to somebody else, and they knock down the shot. Those pass to assists are just as important. You can see he shoots the shot right here. They get a contest. I'm in the paint with the rebound. Going back up. Center's got takeover. It does not matter. I'm knocking down the dunk. Good screen right here to get him open for a 3. Rebound. Fast court pass. This guy more so is going for the dunks on the fast break, where in game 1 my guy was trying to get to the 3-point line. I would say when they catch it in the corner on the fast break, it can be a bit cleaner than if they're just going straight down the paint. But overall, if they get a bad catch and they're going for a dunk, it doesn't affect them as much as if they're trying to do a catch and shoot and they get a bad catch. That can make them mistime the shot extremely bad. You can see 12 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, have not missed a shot, getting a steal to start the second half. If you guys did enjoy the video, if you do want to drop a like and subscribe, of course, I do appreciate it a ton, man. As you guys see, another pass right there. Overall, this pass is good in the half court and it's good in the full court. Not the best at either of them, but pretty close. You know, I think top 3, top 4 in the full court, and probably top 3 in the half court. So if that is a nice balance that you're looking for, I know a lot of people have been asking me about this pass style. A lot of people have been hyping it up. They've been telling me that it's the best pass style for centers. I don't think it's quite there, but it's definitely up there, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.